Sometimes I struggle. I struggle to find a good question to answer in these daily videos that I do on customer service questions. Today was not that one of those days. This question was the first one that I saw, and quite frankly, it's insane, and I don't even know if it's a real question, but I'm going to answer it anyways. I don't mean this to be insulting. I mean this as a cautionary tale and a warning to anyone who may actually think this way. The question is, which is the best model or theoretical framework for customer retention with relevant references? Unless this is some very obscure homework assignment, this is an insane question to be asking. It's an insane way to think about something as simple as customer service. Oh, I have a model and a theoretical framework of relevant references, and this scientist analyzed these things. Stop right there and think. The best model, the best theoretical framework of customer retention is that your customers are people who bought your product or service for a reason. Your best theoretical framework or model for customer retention is called human psychology. Marketing, influence, persuasion, all of these things. Let's not create a new science of customer retention out of nothing when there's no need to do so. You want to keep your customers? You need to make that easy and automatic for that to happen. You need to make it so, for example, if you have a subscription product, the subscription keeps renewing unless it doesn't, unless someone cancels it, unless something goes wrong. Of course they can cancel it at any time, but why would they? Why would they? Lots of reasons, but why wouldn't they? Because they're getting value from the thing. You're providing something useful to them that benefits them, and they are going to continue paying for that because they want to continue receiving that, and you are the best, whatever best means, provider of that service. An example, you're watching this on some sort of internet-connected device. You might be on a public Wi-Fi, but chances are you at least pay for some sort of internet connectivity somewhere. Whether it's on a phone, whether it's at your home, office, whatever it is, you pay for access to the internet. How do they retain you as a customer of their internet access? Well, I mean, that's maybe a bad example, especially in the case of at-home internet in the U.S., through a blatant monopoly because you have no other choice, but assuming you had a choice, or either way, I guess you do have a choice. Even in the case of a monopoly, you could not have internet at your home. Why do you continue to pay for it? Because you find it valuable. You need access to the internet, you want access to the internet, and you pay for it. There's no theoretical framework. Here's my reference, reality. That's the way you need to think about this. Customer retention, model and theoretical framework. Provide the customers things that they value, and do so in a way that it is easy and automatic for them to continue to buy those things from you going forward in the future. The details, of course, depend on what it is you're selling, what your product is, what your service is. I'm not going to sit here and try to proclaim this for every business in the world, as your theoretical model, framework, reference, reality thing seems to suggest. I kind of hope this isn't a thing. I sincerely hope that there isn't some nerd or team of nerds or somebody sitting around in a university somewhere having never done any actual business in their lives, sitting around creating models and theoretical frameworks of customer retention and analyzing relevant references, and then a bunch of dweebs in some big corporation like, oh yes, this model is peer-reviewed and approved by all of the best universities in southern India. Or it's like, what? What is that? Who is doing that? If you are doing business of any kind and you want to increase customer attention, and you should, and somebody comes up to you and says, I've got a model and theoretical framework of customer retention with relevant references, would you like to buy this? Run as fast as you can from this person. This person is so far detached from reality, from business, that they'll sell you something fancy. It'll sound complicated, and they'll have a formula, probably linear regression. Ask me how easy those are to fake the results on. That's the main thing I learned in college. So this is really model or theoretical framework. The model or theoretical framework is reality. It's human psychology. It's giving people what they want and doing it in a way where they're going to continue to buy from you because it's useful for them, because it's beneficial for them. And yes, there are other things you can do, things to increase the likelihood, things to cause them to find your product to be good, better, the best, whatever. The easy one is having a good product, but also there are things you can do to remind people how good it is, to make them realize, wow, this is some serious stuff, and that also falls under the category of human psychology. I'm not going to go through all of marketing and persuasion and human psychology here today. I'm just going to answer this question, and that is to keep things simple, to give people what they want, and yeah, bribe them if necessary. Give them a discount. Give them a bonus. Hey, renew your thing and you'll get an extra whatever the hell. We'll send it to you. It's not complicated. You don't need a theoretical framework model of relevant references. What? Are you writing an academic paper on this? If you are, you failed and you picked a bad topic, and this is a silly idea. If you're doing any kind of real business, run from questions, wording, thought patterns like this. It's a sign that someone has no idea what they're doing and has never done anything at all in business. In reality, they're stuck in a textbook somewhere, and it's not going to help you. So, short video, maybe a bit of a rant, but this question is really a confusing thing to see. What? So, that's all for today. Now for the usual stuff, I do one of these videos every weekday on a customer service question, taking the questions from Quora, posting these videos on Quora and as well on YouTube, depending where you're watching. Like, thumbs up, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. I also write regularly on business and customer service topics and questions in response to questions on Quora as well, so again, follow there. Also on the website, 8020service.com, like the 80-20 principle, keeping things simple, unlike this question. 8020service.com, where I write about that stuff there, and the daily email list as well that you can sign up for on the website. Otherwise, that's all for today. Keep this a nice short video, and I'll be back tomorrow with another one.